A young man in the western region, while checking on his chicken coop behind his house, accidentally found a shed snakeskin lying at the edge of a pond. While the farmer pointed to the second spot, the carpenter on the other side pulled up a piece of skin that was still damp and emitting a strong, pungent odor. While examining the piece of hide, further upstream, Mr. Moy's group also found another dried piece of hide lying on the canal bank. The workers proceeded to search around the area where the snakeskin had shed, looking for any holes or crevices to begin digging. Upon discovering a cave on the canal bank, the young man used a shovel to dig through several layers of soil to explore the inside. After several rounds of digging, Mr. Moy discovered something white and sticky inside the cave, resembling chicken eggs. The close-up image shows a snake egg nest with soil clinging to the outside, possibly where the mother snake crawled to incubate her eggs. The worker used a wooden stick to probe the hole for the mother snake, then scooped up the egg nest with his hands. After removing all the snake eggs, the workers continued searching the cave but could not find the mother snake in the nest. Moy's group continued searching in the chicken coop while other members expanded their search to the edge of the pond. At the edge of the pond, Bay and the younger members of the group discovered several burrows and began digging vigorously. While digging, Bay reached into a burrow and peeled back a clod of earth to examine the surface, noticing something suspicious. Beside him, another young man was also digging a burrow and saw a white object protruding. A close-up shot shows the group of workers finding a second snake nest at the edge of the pond. The worker then widened the burrow and used a hook to retrieve the eggs, fearing the mother snake might be incubating them. Moy's group continued digging the burrow containing the snake eggs and discovered something moving inside. The young man shoveled away several layers of earth, revealing a fairly large hole containing a coiled snake nest. While Mr. Moy's group guarded the cave below, the worker above grabbed the snake by its tail and pulled it out. A second snake was also caught by its tail by a young man, while the third remained inside the cave. The third snake suffered the same fate as the other two. It lifted its head and looked at the workers helplessly. Finally, the homeowner picked up a few eggs to examine while Mr. Moy's group continued digging to find the missing snake. Two women in the west were cutting grass for their cows when they saw a snake slither across their path and then disappear. The sisters are reenacting the moment they saw a snake as thick as their arm crawling on the bank while they were crouching to cut grass. Having received information about the two women, Trong Jiang's hunting team proceeded to search the area where the snakes were believed to have been found. After several rounds of surveying the snake's movement area, Mr. Jiang discovered a suspicious burrow hidden in the grass. A closer camera angle revealed a faint trail in front of the hole, suggesting that some animal had crawled inside. Seeing that the traces were still fresh, the two hunters began digging into the hole, suspecting that a snake might be sheltering inside, in order to assess the actual situation. After digging for a while, Mr. Jiang, the snake hunter, reached his hand deep into the burrow and pulled out a clump of soil to check again. Meanwhile, the two women stood at a distance, attentively watching the men as they searched for and tried to capture the snake that had hidden itself to help them. The young man used a blade of grass to poke deep into the hole, trying to find the direction and follow the trail left behind by the snake. While probing inside, the hunter suddenly pulled his hand back as if he had just touched something lying inside, which startled him. Suspecting that there was a snake in the hole, the hunting team worked hard to dig it out and catch it, while the two women stood at a distance watching. After removing several layers of soil, Mr. Jiang managed to grab the snake's tail and pull it out, but it escaped and quickly slipped back into the hole. The man bent down and looked toward the canal bank, saw the snake slithering out, and quickly grabbed its tail and threw it into the field. The snake quickly crawled away, but the hunter hurried over, seized its tail again, and brought it up onto the grassy bank nearby. The young man used a shovel to pin the snake's head to the ground to hold it still, then quickly grabbed it by the neck to restrain and capture it. After catching the snake that had been lurking on the mound of earth, The two women felt relieved, no longer fearing danger while cutting grass for their cows.